Hey Comp 2 students, this is Professor Pendergrast here. By the way, you can call me Stacy or some of my students call me Pen for short. I'm going to give you a quick orientation to help you get into the Blackboard swing of the class. Every NWAC instructor sets up their Blackboard course to their own preferences. If you've taken Comp 1 online or any other course, this course may be organized a bit differently. So my goal with this video is to get you to feel a little more grounded with how this course works. Here we are on the landing page. You will see the weekly announcements. I'll always position the most current announcement on top so that you see it first. Each week I will post the weekly announcement on Sunday evenings in anticipation of the week starting with Monday. There will be a review of the previous week's main points, and my message will focus you on the week's work coming up. Looking at the left panel, we have the Syllabus and Assignment Calendar tab. Here you have access to the syllabus, which gives an overview. You've gotten instructions that you need to send me an email with your emergency contact info and that you accept the syllabus. And this will earn you your first points of the semester. The assignment schedule is just a giant to-do list. Check tasks off as you complete them and you'll feel good about your productivity. Use the due dates to help you organize your time and set mini deadlines. Assignments are due at midnight of the night of the date given. Now, if we go down to the bottom of the assignment calendar, I've given you this pie chart, which gives you a clear visual on how important your participation in discussion board is for your grade. Your discussion board participation constitutes 55% of your grade. So, since we're speaking of it, let's go to the discussion board next. Now, the discussion board is the beating heart of this course. It's where everything happens, and it's under this button. Your discussion board assignments, the readings and videos that you will need to read before you post are all listed on the assignment schedule. You have original posts due every Sunday evening at midnight and Thursday evening at midnight. You will also need to respond to 2 of your peers' posts a minimum of twice a week. You should get that last response post in by midnight of the Monday after the Sunday original post. Okay, let's take a look at how these are organized. If you go to the discussion board for the first week, click on thread 1.1. After you've read any accompanying material, read the prompt, write the prompt, hit reply, and write your well thought out response. No text language, folks, except for maybe an LOL now and then. Some of my students have success with composing their post in Microsoft Word and then cutting and pasting the response into the reply box. I do recommend that because this way, if something goes haywire with your internet connection and the response doesn't post, you don't have to redraft your thoughts. Oh, and by the way, always number your responses. Next, I'd like to point out the Unit Assignments, Activities, and Resources tab. At the top of this page are a few of the documents that I've placed elsewhere. I try to put some frequently used documents in multiple places. Below, there are the 5 units of study we will be focusing on. You'll always know the unit of study that we are working in as it's listed on the assignment schedule, along with our essential questions. If a link to a reading or video is not within the discussion board thread, you can be sure to find what you need in this section under the resources for the corresponding unit. Just scroll through and click. There are other tabs here that I've explained in the welcome letter. I'm not going to go into these now. You'll discover these very easily. So now, let's go back to the landing page. Here we are back at the announcements. Let me get you back to the Getting Started page. At this time, I'll direct you back to the important startup documents you need to read to get an overview of the course routine and requirements. Read these to find out how your Blackboard participation will be graded, how to send me an email, and your fellow students a business casual email, and some general expectations for participation on the discussion board. You've now looked at the key functions of our course on Blackboard. Before you get familiar with the routine, if you have any questions whatsoever, please shoot me an email. My motto is always, the only silly question is the unasked question. Now get after reading the important tips and I'll meet up with you on our first discussion board. Let's get excited about writing. It's Pen, clear and out.